What's up? It's been said that God will do the work. You may not have the education, you may not have the connections, you may not have the money, but God will put people in your circle, to make things happen. You may not have the education for that job or the resume, but you got it over somebody else who had their resume stacked. And I'm saying all this because case in point. So like I said, case in point, I'm at the Cousins Festival yesterday and enjoying myself. And I didn't have a VIP ticket. I bought the general admission. It was cool. But one of the homies had a VIP ticket. So I'm walking with him anyway. So we get to the VIP and the homie knew one of the guys that was at the door for the VIP. So I walk in there with him, right? So we in VIP, it's a cool environment. They eating, drinking, just socializing. We sitting at this chair. Right? So the white guy in the chair was like, "Oh man, can y'all take a picture of me and this guy?" So my homeboy, he takes the picture. Lo and behold, we start conversating, and he goes on to say, "Yeah, man, I work for Red Bull. I sponsor all of Pharrell events. I sponsor all of them. I did something in the water. I'm doing this one, the Cousins Festival, and da 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 da." So I go and tell him I do comedy, I produce shows, and all that sort of stuff. He's like, "It's cool." So I said, "Hey man, let me get your social media. Follow on social media." He said, "Man, I don't do social media, but here, take my number." Take your number. Okay. So like I said, I get his number, and he said, "Yeah. Oh man, the Something in the Water Festival is going to drop the lineup on Tuesday." You heard it first. The lineup for Something in the Water is dropping on Tuesday. He said, "Look, I want you guys, don't get a ticket. I want you guys to be with me in VIP for the Something in the Water Festival." I'm like, "Cool. Yeah, no doubt." He said, "Also, Pharrell is dropping a movie. A Lego movie. That's going to drop the week of the Something in the Water. And I want you guys to be my guests for the VIP. Yeah, I am the man. I am the regional manager for Red Bull, and I sponsor all the events on the East Coast." And I got his number. So, look, the connection is made. I told him I'm a comedian. I told him about my shows, and he is the man. And so, look, I verified him. I got his name, and I just went to LinkedIn, and look at what I saw on LinkedIn. So when I look, I see the banner, sponsors. One of the sponsors is Red Bull. Okay, so Red Bull is sponsoring the event. All right, cool. So I look up Buddy, and this is what I see. So I look him up on LinkedIn, and there it is. His name is Brandon, but I did scratch out his last name so no one can really hit him up and all that sort of stuff. Try to keep some privacy. So Brandon, regional festival and event manager at Red Bull. We hanging out like we known each other for years. I got invites to VIP events, parties. I got his phone number. And I say, "God, I see what you doing. Who knows what the future holds? God will make the connections for you." I'm hanging out with this guy, and here I am. He is the man.